Alrighty then. Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about soul erda fragments. I really hate these things, truly. It is one of the few guaranteed avenues of progression that aren't RNG specific outside of a hexastat, but that's a whole other can of worms. So we want to do a few things just to get all our ducks in a row. Firstly, I'll grab this rune and then we'll go and read the inkwell note in relation to the expansion of soul erda fragment acquisition routes. There we go. So this is currently what it says. We are aware of the opinion that the difficulty in acquiring soul erda fragments is causing challenges. Okay, firstly, that sentence sucks. It is not an opinion. It is a matter of fact. Okay, next. Particularly for multiple character progression. I also don't like this portion of the paragraph because the game requires multi-character progression at every single level, whether it be up until the point of getting link skills, level 250 legion blocks, reaching 260 for, let's say, boss mules, hyper burns and the like. And now with Legion Champions you're more incentivized to create multiple characters, so I don't like that part either. Therefore, during the summer peak season, we will expand acquisition routes that will allow soul erda fragments to be obtained through various content such as Althea Saga story content and Ride or Die. Okay, this is obviously just my opinion, that we're all going to have our own. This whole paragraph sucked. Now you can be hopeful about it, but it is terrible. So we'll nut out everything really quickly. Firstly, the examples they give are bad. For me personally, there are three that I would like. And they're in no particular order. They can be changed or varied or anything like that, so make a quick list. So we'll go back. I've got a quick notepad. So the fragments. So what can we think of as examples, because it seems like they haven't given much thought to it, to the acquisition and need of these. Ooh, an easy one. Add them to Monster Park Extreme reward. With Monster Park Extreme being limited to level 260, I think it's very reasonable to add it to the reward, not just XP. That way everyone can do it regardless of their level beyond 260, which is good. But also it's not gear or stat related content, as there are many, let's say, carries within MPE throughout the week. So that's nice. 2x Sunny Sunday. This is also something I would like to see, because currently we have no actual benefit for Monster Park on Sundays for Monster Park Extreme, as it provides an XP bonus and it doesn't include specifically Monster Park Extreme. So if it already provided fragments, I'm not sure how much, probably a fixed rate regardless of level between 260 and 300, then the benefit it could provide rather than EXP on the weekend as a bonus is just 2 times frags from that. I think that would be nice. What else can we quickly think of? Because I don't want to put too much time and effort into it, as no one else seemingly has in regards to the development. So if we make this quick and easy for us to think of, then I'm sure they can decide or discuss similar such things. Let's go drop rates. Drop rate. I think this one's pretty easy. Now, how much would you increase it by? No idea. Personally, right now, I'm trying to get 100 per day. I'm currently at, I think, 1730. Okay, I gained 3 today so far. So if I have 1830 or so by 5 AM tomorrow morning, then I think I've reached my personal goals. But with so much of the game leaning towards getting to higher and higher levels, I think one of the biggest benefits, not the only one that's important, is to increase the general drop rate of these fragments. With the game trying to push us so hard into reaching higher and higher levels for new content, new bosses and the like, even though they're far beyond my reach, I think this is just an easy layup. Now this doesn't affect everyone, as not everyone wants to grind. Why the MPD one I think is a very reasonable concession to make. What else can we think of? Ooh, yeah. Punch King Shop. So the Punch King Shop has sucked for a while. It has nothing. It's empty. Sure, we get a handful of flames, but they're useless. Why can't I get a guaranteed thing from that shop? I would even take something in the form of 3x coupons. At least I'm guaranteed to get the XP from grinding. But with flames, I could spend the whole event, buy flames, upgrade no items, and that was worth it. Especially right now with the Punch King not even providing EXP, it's just the coins for the shop that's empty. It's dreadful. Can I think of anything else that is reasonable, I would say, or even easy? Well, no. I think I'll actually just leave it there. So we do have 2 examples of content, at least, that they want to add Soul Erda to and increase our acquisition rate of. And that is Ride or Die, which as far as I'm concerned is the worst Maple Story content available. It sucks. It really, really does. It's very bad content. I would axe the whole thing, rebuild it from scratch. It doesn't work. And that's not just to say the rewards have been horrendous for every iteration of it, so that they haven't even attempted to get it right. But the actual gameplay is bad. It is. So that sucks. And the Althea Saga. That will also suck. It will. As much? Maybe not. Or even potentially. But I don't see how the Althea Saga can be good. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Ooh, before I talk about the Althea Saga, I'll add another thing to the list. Boss drop. Now, discussion around this part in particular might be a little messy. So, which bosses should drop the fragments? How many should be dropped? Should it be based on difficulty and so on? Well, basically yes to everything. How many should be dropped, in my opinion? Depending on difficulty, it should drop between 2 and 5 fragments per weekly boss. Now that's not a lot, but spread over an account, that's a decent amount collectively. Now you could argue one way or another, is 2 too low, is 5 not high enough for the difficulty and so on. But I think it's a decent discussion point, and one I would like to see more. But we'll quickly turn around, go back to this Althea Saga. Like the epic dungeons, it's going to be boring. They all suck. Like, to me personally, as someone who plays a lot, even as a casual basis, they're not worth doing, regardless of the rewards, because it's content that takes you out of the natural progression and daily or even weekly gameplay. Now obviously it is itself a weekly, but they're like mini missions and they're repetitive and boring. I think it should be given up on, but obviously some people might like them. I personally don't like Dojo, but still plenty of people do it, I guess. So yeah, I think that's currently what I'm working with, my opinions, but I think they should improve, change, and the like. So they've only announced 2 examples of improvements, and to me that was probably 2 of the worst examples. I hated that, I really, really did. But to quickly recap, what were mine? I would like to see Soul Erda Fragments added to the Monster Park Extreme Clear Reward. And also the Sunny Sunday Monster Park to double that reward for that specific day. I think this is just a no-brainer. No real reason to argue against it. Now you could argue how many fragments if it is a weekly yada yada yada. And considering the time investment of it. But it's sort of irrelevant. Next, drop rates. Very easy. Little layup. These are easy changes. We're just discussing percentages, rates. That's really the only contentious points for these. Third, Punch King shop. There's no reason not to add it here. The shop has nothing in it. It's empty. Adding it here, there's no real negative. Granted, I think implementing all of these systems at once would be probably, in their eyes, too many fragments attained easily or, in brackets, freely over the span of a week or an event term. And lastly, boss drops. There's no way they haven't thought of these. These are 4 examples and they took no effort. So I really do hope that we can see some changes in regards to this, as I would like to see more avenues that allow players to play multiple characters or to progress multiple characters. If we're assuming specifically that in the reboot servers we don't get account tradable fragments, which obviously could be the best option possible. That wouldn't benefit null players at all, like not even a little bit. But hey, we'll just assume that's not coming and hopefully get some of these. That's about all I want to say on this matter today. Can't think of anything else just on the top of my head. I should have made notes, but I think I would have found that to be messy. So I'm going to end this video here, finish off my coupon, and probably get some breakfast. Thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.